Hey y'all, we're back with another update. It is day 149 on the free-to-play Mystery Shard only account, and there's some interesting stuff going on today. So first things first, let me check the market here, pick up my Mystery Shards. I am starting to buy some food because we have been actually leveling some stuff up recently, which is good to finally get that flowing again. It's been a while. Let's check our Altar of Souls, see what we got. Supreme Gallic. Nothing we care about. Okay, cool. So what do we need to talk about today? The big news is the Path of Vengeance event. So, what is this thing, right? It's your standard sort of one of these Path of Light, whatever kind of Path of events with get artifacts from it or accessories. So Dungeon Diver component, upgrade artifact and accessories, enhancing component, and summon soul stones, which is a new component for this kind of event. But the truth is that it's kind of a joke. Like the artifact and accessories from dungeons is going to give you very minimal points. Summon soul stones is like complete joke. Here, let's actually look at the points. Like this is absurd. Like you can't get any meaningful progress from this. Like even the super valuable, like 7,500 points. This seems like a lot, but it's really like not that much. And 100 points for Immortal Soulstone, like give me a break. So soul stones are worthless. Farming dungeons is also pretty worthless. Even if we go super ham, we're really not going to be able to get that many points. So if we want to make any progress on this thing, it pretty much all comes down to upgrading artifacts and accessories. And it's very expensive to do it. So I'm really torn on whether we even try on this account, because it's going to be a huge pain, and I'm honestly feeling a little burnt out. The Nuke Fusion and everything, I've just been going really hard on 2 accounts, is rough. So I don't know if I want to do this thing, but let's go ahead and talk about it anyway. So if we go for it, the bulk of our points, like I said, is going to be from artifact and accessory upgrading. I do have a decent bit of silver. I have 20 million, which isn't going to go super far, but I also have, like, I've been farming accessories in Spider, like, forever. So I honestly don't want to even click on this because there's going to be so much stuff in here. But I have tons and tons of accessories to filter out and get rid of, so I know I have a lot of money in there because I just keep using RSL Helper to farm Spider and just keeping everything. So I know I have a bunch of silver in there. And then the question is now the right time to try and use it to pick up some of this stuff? So first things first, one thing, I already have a 2-star soul on Artak, so we can skip this one. And there is basically, it's roughly 20,000 points to get this one. It's roughly a little more like 25,000 points to get this one. And then like 50,000 points to get this one, everything a little bit over that to get everything in this line. And the value you get out of the 4-star soul and the 5-star soul is vastly superior to what you get from the 2-star and the 3-star. 3-star is a little better. So buying a 3-star off the market costs you 120 essence. Buying a 4-star costs you 300 of the tier 1 essence, and buying a 5-star costs you 100 of the tier 2 essence. So if we think about that, like, okay, this one's 100, this is 300, like the amount of essence you're getting for finishing one of these paths, this one's only, I think 60 in total to get a 2-star. The amount of essence you're getting per point is like way better for the 4-star and the 5-star, and even the 3-star compared to the 2-star. So part of me thinks like maybe what we try and do is get enough points for the 5-star and the 4-star, and then we save up the essence from farming Iron Twins, the T1 essence, to try and get the 3-star, and then we can just get it all the way to 5-star. Getting 5-star, like, if I don't know, I'm probably going to try and do this on my main account, but I also have way more silver on my main account to play with, so it's not as big a deal. But the main advantage of getting a 5-star for this account in terms of Artak would be that it would make the Brimstone Blessing protected on Artak. And the major place where that is going to be important is, well, really 2. It's Hydra. Although ideally you can keep the bosses from cleansing the Hydra smite off by provoking it all the time, which actually, since we have Jizzo as a free login reward, he can do that pretty well. So Hydra is one option, and the other one is Iron Twins, honestly. And because we're not pulling shards, so can't get Geomancer, Um, Iron Twins is a lot more tricky because, yeah, we just don't have the same kind of damage we did if we would have Geomancer. So getting a protected version of Brimstone for Iron Twins could be really, really helpful. So that's kind of what I'm debating. Also, it would just be really nice to have like a much higher land rate, because Artak's kind of our best champion on this account right now, for a much higher land rate for Ice Golem and Dragons. Like right now, getting Brimstone to proc enough in Dragons can actually be an issue with only a 2-star blessing. So it's on my radar that that would help our solo ability a lot. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know. It would be really huge, just like I said, especially for Iron Twins if we could pick it up. But it's going to be really hard. It's a lot of silver. And yeah, we'll use the airplane mode trick to try and enhance stuff. But it's still going to be pretty challenging. So I don't know. Oh, and the other thing that we have going on, so that makes it a little bit better, is we do have the Fire Knight. It's not showing. There's the 3x on Reflex right now. I'm not farming Reflex, I don't think, just because it's a pure PvE set, and like it's a great set, don't get me wrong, but I don't have it in me to farm more dungeons right now. And we have 3x Savage coming up in a few days for the Fire Knight, and I'm pretty much going to blow all of my silver, or not all my silver, all of my energy farming Fire Knight like non-stop during that event, because as far as I'm concerned, like 3x Speed event and 3x Savage event are like the two events where you spend all of your energy. Like that's what you hold onto your energy for. Like you keep a baseline enough to make sure you can do all the fusions, and then after that it's just all about those 3x drop rate events for Savage and Speed are the main ones I care about. So I'm going to go really hard on Fire Knight then, and that's going to help with this Path of Vengeance as well. So I guess what I'm trying to say is what I'm planning on doing is farming a lot of Fire Knight, upgrading a bunch of accessories as we go, or artifacts and accessories as we go, and then we'll just see where we end up. I would love to pick up all 3 of these souls. If I have to, I think I'll still pick up this one and this one. And then we'll just have to figure out how to get another 120 essence. How much essence do I have right now? Actually, that's a good question. We could get... I have 23. So I need to get another 100, a little under 100 to be able to get that 3-star soul if we don't pick it up from this event. So, yeah. But I do think getting that 5-star blessing would be really, really important. So anyway, I don't know. That's kind of my thoughts on the event right now. If you're interested in doing it, definitely just think about artifacts upgrading, because that's really the only viable way. And then maybe you'll get some points along the way if you go super hard farming the 3x Savage event, which I think you should, because I think Savage gear is amazing. And that's one of the better events to spend your energy on. So that's that as far as that goes. What else do we have going on? We have clan quests resetting here in 7 hours. I need to make sure I set a timer for this. I just realized I also have not run... Did I run Hydra? I don't think I ran Hydra for this this week. I need to go do that. Okay, so we'll set a timer for clan quests. And... we also have the Doom Tower is expiring in 11 hours. So this is your last night. I guess by the time this video comes out, it'll actually already be closed. So last chance to do any secret room farming. I looked through these again. I can't really make any more progress on the secret rooms than what I already have. So that's kind of how it is. But we will have the next rotation of the secret room coming up, and I'm kind of excited for that because honestly, I want to start farming some Guardian gear. I think Guardian gear is going to be super helpful for progressing the clan boss. So I'm looking forward to doing that in the next rotation, which is going to start pretty soon. So I'll make sure I use my silver keys tonight so that I have them available tomorrow, or so that they reset when the thing resets. But yeah, that's also super important coming up. Other things going on. Anything else we want to talk about? I'm just like, Plarium's really shifted the way they're doing the game right now with terms of events. It's just non-stop constant events, which I think is fine. Like, I don't mind that. It's just more free stuff in general, but it does mean, like, when am I ever going to get the chance to actually farm, like, masteries on some of my champions? It's crazy. Like, we just spend all of our time doing events, and it's like, whoa, we're going to have to skip some stuff just to get the masteries farmed. I've farmed a little bit. These are the main guys we want to get leveled up. Cronam, Newt, Drexthar, and Jamarsa. Once Cronam and Jamarsa are leveled up, I think we can start farming the last boss of the Barbarian faction crypt, which would be really nice, because I do feel like glyphs are going to be really, really important pretty soon here for getting things like my Cronam capable of doing Sand Devil. We want to get him to solo Sand Devil 24, so that's the reason we farmed him. And the gear requirements on that are pretty nuts. So I do really, really want to start bringing in glyphs every day. But, man, it's just hard to find time and energy to actually farm masteries. We're going to have to skip stuff, but I don't know. Like I said, they just keep tempting us with these really good events. So we'll see what happens with that. Anything else we're talking about? Oh, we finished the Forge Pass, so that's great. I don't need to worry about this anymore. It's all done. It expires in 2 days, so we beat it just in time, but we did claim it. Haven't actually done the forging of the Righteous set yet. Maybe we'll do that during the next CVC. Definitely want to put glyphs and stuff into this. I think Righteous set is really good, although it's hard to get enough as someone who's not buying the Forge Pass. Whoops. Cool. I think that's pretty much... Oh, actually, no, there's one more thing we need to do. We have these... Where'd they go? Summon pool. I have 50 of these prism shards, and it's expiring in 8 hours. So, I don't know. I haven't really decided on whether or not we're going to use the champions or not, but let's summon them and see what we get. They're going to get summoned automatically, so we might as well do it here. Okay, we got an epic. Ooh, Myceliac Priest Ornn. Okay. That would be amazing for Sylvan Watchers. Actually, I really like this guy. He's really good. He can solo Dragon 25 pretty easily. So, cool. Let's grab another one. It's a rare. And it's Blood Mask. I think Blood Mask is a dupe. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Should we actually use Myceliac Priest Ornn, or should we just put him in the vault and ignore him? But that's what we got. So, cool. I think that's it. I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one. Cheers.